Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Vanning It. In this episode we're going to take you through a review of our first month in our new Vacationer caravan. Can you believe it's been a trickle over a month already?
Wow.
We're going to tell you about what broke, what didn't break, well, what broke, and we'll also talk about what we really love about the van and if there's anything we'd potentially change about it. We'll also run through what's up next, because living on the road, things always change. Stay tuned. Today has been quite the day. Up early this morning, 5 a.m.
It has been. We left camp at about 6 by the time we got away.
Yep.
And we've come out to the West MacDonald Ranges. And the plan was to camp out here for 4 or 5 days. Because on Wikicamps, it does say there's other sort of internet reception here. But unfortunately,
There's not.
there's zip, even with the booster up. So we actually had to turn around this morning in a panic and head back to, I think it's Ormiston Gorge.
Yep.
It's like a cafe there, and you could park up for the day. There's actually a camp there, and you got a sniff of internet there, so Sue could work. But then also I booked this, because this is actually a paid campsite now of $8 a night for 2 adults. When Sue finished work, we came back here, and because it is a good spot. Now it is Friday night.
It's Friday, yeah.
Look at that colour. I mean, the sunsets in the NT are just, there's something about them, hey. And I tell you what, also, is that it's a clear sky tonight. So, I don't know, maybe we get a couple of star shots.
I'll tell you what has happened.
What's happened?
We've been caught with our pants down
Again.
because we're in the NT,
But,
and that is the fire pit
but
with
what
no
happened?
fire,
With no fire, why?
no wood.
Because it's a national park, and the sign in the front says no gathering of wood, and we try and abide by the rules.
Anyway,
Not going to go out and cut any wood or anything to be silly. So we're just going to cook on the barbecue tonight. Now, something else has happened. We've actually had a bit of, so a lot of you got back to me about in regards to the windscreen. So we got 1 chip on the windscreen on the way into Alice. 3 days later, I've got 7 chips on the windscreen. Chips. And one of the chips have actually run and cracked halfway down the windscreen. So that's that. Our diesel heater decided to, brand new diesel heater, packed up.
important to note that
Nothing
that was
to do-
not part of Vacationer.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with Vacationer. It was an after fitment. And I contacted the guy, long story short, he's not happy to send me another one. I've got to pay for it. And I just thought, well, for $135, by the time I get the unit up here and I post back the old unit so they can test it, we've got a few more nights in the cold weather before we head north. We're just gonna what do you call it? Like, just put our big boys panties on and just
Rough the cold.
get through the cold, and then we'll get up north. And when we get down, because the plan is hopefully to go to Tassie at the end of the year, I will then consider replacing the unit with another unit, because with the Chinese heaters is everything stays the same. We just take the unit out, or drop a new unit in, put a new diesel pump in, and hopefully that'll fix the situation. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just bellowing white smoke out of the intake side, and it actually almost gassed us out the caravan. Fortunately, we weren't sleeping. What else went wrong?
I think that's enough for one night. What we'll do, we'll stick
So the
a steak
plan-
on the barbie.
The plan is a few beers tonight because it's Friday night. Beautiful sunset. We'll wake up in the morning. We're thinking about just calling it quits in the West MacDonald Ranges, because otherwise Sue can't work Monday and Tuesday, and we're not going to sit at Ormiston Gorge for the day for Sue to work. We might just pack up and just sort of head north and see if the internet gets any better up north, like around Daly Water Pub or Mataranka. I don't know what it's going to be like up there. The roads are pretty busy. Ching ching, here we go.
Ching ching, it's a Friday night.
What do we got tonight for tea?
We got some beautiful steaks that a lovely gentleman by the name of Brad gave us when we were staying with friends in
Oh, Granville, wasn't it?
Granville. Absolutely. He's a
Yeah.
butcher by trade, and his meat's good, or he knows how to select good meat. And I'm doing a 3-bean balsamic vinegar and capsicum salad for myself.
I'm not so sure about that, but
Some
okay.
crispy baked potatoes, which Derek will have. Well, it doesn't look beautiful yet, but give me a chance. And just a lovely little light glass of sparkling wine.
Oh yes, there's the steak. And we're going to chuck that on the barbecue, aren't we?
We are indeed.
And we
Get
just
nice and hot
and kick back and
I
watch
don't
the
think
stars, eh?
Don't think it'll be a late one tonight because we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Well, actually, hang on, there's actually no plan for tomorrow. I actually don't know what to do. So I think what we'll do is just play, see the night through, and then wake up in the morning and then take it from there, because we're actually 130 west of Alice Springs, so we're going to go back to Alice Springs.
Caravan problems.
Oh yeah, caravan. Oh yes, hello darling.
No.
We're 130 k's west of Alice Springs, so we've actually got to go back to Alice Springs, so that's like an hour and a half drive back to Alice Springs, drop some expensive diesel in, and then we're going to head north. That's the plan so far, but who knows. Here we go. I think I'm going to try something different tonight on the steak. Let's try this. Oh.
Good luck. Doesn't really spray very well.
What do you mean?
It's a bit dodgy.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Bit of that. Now, another little spice we got from South African store. It's called Worcestershire sauce. So we'll chuck that on like that. And what I'll do, so that's got a bit of everything in it. So we'll go outside, chuck that on the barbecue, and then when I flip it, I'll spray the other side, because otherwise, it loses its spice. So I'll grab a tong out of here, and Sue's had the
Right there.
No,
right there.
I don't like that one, but okay. Oh, where's the other
there,
one?
Right in front of you.
Right in front of me. All right. Sue's had the potatoes on for a while, so
You're looking a bit dark.
okay. Well, let's get this on. Hang on.
I'll bring that up.
You want to bring that up? Oh, these are the potatoes.
Beautifully cooked.
Yes, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, okay.
Crispy.
Chuck the steak on. Gee, Brad, if you're watching this. Ooh. Why so many, darling? We don't have that much. Okay, just give me a sec. What we'll do is we'll let that simmer for 5 minutes. Ooh, I don't know about you guys, but I am a medium to rare. Oh. Yes. Look at that. Now this has got a bit of garlic in it, bit of salt.
Oh, bless me.
Oh, pardon me.
Bit of pepper.
Bit of pepper, bit of flavour. I don't like a plain steak.
Did you put any on that one?
I did a lot. And then the potatoes, I'll just swing. Ooh.
Potatoes are
Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Here we go. I'm going to turn those lights off outside. Look at that. So now, while that's cooling down, jeez, like I'm working it. Here we go. Eggs. So I reckon I'm going to go with 2 eggs, eh? Oopsie. I tell you what, the van's pretty level.
We can park it up.
Yeah. I don't know. Something I'll try.
Are you seriously chefing a fried egg?
I'm chefing a fried egg.
This is next level.
I actually salt the egg.
You salt the egg.
While it's cooking.
What does that do?
And then it cooks into the egg.
Yeah.
You see? A little bit of pepper.
Okay, you've only got one go at this. One shot.
Yeah, hang on. No pressure.
One job.
No pressure. Hang on. It's sticking. Hang on. Oh, yes. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Here we go. No, she's not ready to come. Oh no! What is going on here? I must say, we're winning tonight because it's not that cold tonight, is it?
No, it's not.
So, butter in the
Jacket potatoes.
Did I get a bit close there, love? You can't see what you're doing.
And my dinner, a beautiful jacket potato, beautiful steak, and a 3-bean salad with just a smidgen of feta. Some good English mustard. Right, love. Quick cup of tea and then bed.
Big day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow. Morning all, happy Saturday. So last night we stayed at, think 2 Mile bush camping area. Now just so you know, it is a national park, but it is a paid site, so you need to jump onto the website and pay online. We learned the hard way that you can't actually book on a mobile phone. Make sure you do it on a tablet or on a laptop. And yeah, hugely recommended spot. Yeah.
You on?
Yep.
Here we go, guys. We've pulled up to a free camp. This is how far we've got today. Devil's Marbles Hotel. We're just over in the front here. It's plenty of free camp, but we're going to go in and grab a cold beer because it's been a long day. We did try and get into the Devil's Marbles actual campground, but they reckon it's fully booked, and we weren't going to take a chance and drive there and see if there was a spot and drive back. So what we thought, we come spend the night here, and then tomorrow morning we'll go to Devil's Marbles, because we've passed it a few times, but we haven't done a sunrise or a sunset. So myself and Sue thought we'll leave early in the morning, we'll drive up, we'll park, and we'll go and watch a sunrise, and then we'll keep going tomorrow morning. Come on, let's go and grab a cold beer. Now here's an interesting loaf of bread, isn't it?
This loaf of bread just significantly impacted my retirement.
We paid $7 or $8
For this loaf of bread.
for that loaf of bread. Where do we get it?
We got it at the
Tea tree.
Roadhouse. No, it was a tea, but it wasn't tea tree.
Anyway, one of the roadhouses on the way up from Alice Springs, that was $7 or $8. So,
and we also went into the pub and we had one drink for 2 reasons. Derek needed to make use of the ablutions, which are for patrons only. And secondly, all the money we usually would have spent in the pub is now in our fuel tank because of the increase in fuel.
I don't know.
So
I'm saying maybe 1 or 2 more in the pub, because there's live music at this Devil's in the middle of nowhere. I love it.
yeah, but
We'll see. Can you just please tell our audience, when did I buy that wine? Ooh. There's a good sound.
I believe it was on
Thursday. Today's Saturday.
Correct. And
That's your 3rd bottle of wine.
well, it's my 3rd bottle of wine, but so I've had 2 bottles of wine between Thursday and Saturday, but it's light wine. It's only literally half the alcohol, so it's like having half a glass of wine a night, which is really only 2 glasses of wine a night.
So Sue reckons that's light wine. and it's low calories. Well, let me tell you, she drinks that bottle of wine and she talks a different language. So I just want to say that quite.
I'm stood right here.
She does get a bit, that stuff does still knock her around a bit, but that's all right.
Found a big truck.
So I reckon that one won't have a GCM problem.
No, but it might have a fuel problem.
How good is that?
Morning.
Morning.
What's the time?
6:05.
6:05. So we've been up because somebody wants to get sunrise.
At the Devil's Marbles, because we had to...
At Devil's Marbles.
we drove from Devil's Marbles Hotel where we were parked up last night, which is only 8 to 10 k.
8.3 k's.
8.3 k south of Devil's Marbles itself, like the national park thingy. So we've come through early. We'll have a coffee. I reckon I'll make a coffee and wait for the sun to rise and see what it's like here. And then we're gonna keep going north.
And the colour is just starting to
come up already.
Come up in the sky. Wow.
Never gets old, does it?
No, good sunrise, good coffee, nice walk around.
Yeah, and it's our third time. Getting obviously to the camp, but it was worth getting up early and coming through. Yeah, it just seems to never get old, and really enjoy coming past here. It's definitely worth a stop. It's just still amazes me that these round boulders like not falling off, and how do they get created? It's just strange. But
where are we going now?
I have no idea. We head north. Tennant Creek's about 110 k's from here, and we'll stop there, put some fuel in, and we'll keep going north. I must say, it's getting warmer.
It is.
Which is awesome, since the diesel heater doesn't work anymore. But yeah, let's hit the road. Well guys, we've just pulled up just south of Tennant Creek. So we knocked out about 100k this morning, and someone is cooking us up a feed.
So hungry.
Sue's very hungry, so we pulled over on the side of the road just about, I don't know, 15k outside of Tennant Creek, and we're going to have a bite to eat. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a shower, because apparently you can get water in Tennant Creek. So shower now, and then we can fill up the tanks on the way through and drop some diesel in and keep pushing north.
Woohoo!
Righto guys, this is the part of the video where we're going to do our it's just a bit over a 1 month review of the caravan. So I'm going to hand you over to Sue. She's going to do the walk around inside the van, and then I'll actually do the walk around outside the van. Here we go.
Here we go. So, a month in the van. What went wrong? Well, in absolute honesty, nothing has gone wrong inside the van. The only thing we're living with is when you build a new van and you start traveling at the first time, you get a bit of dust settle from the build in the drawers. Other than that, absolutely perfect. What I absolutely love about this van, let's start with my two beautiful hanging wardrobes and the pockets on the side of the bed. And I've got to tell you, something that's a bit clever about this van is that there's a little light switch inside the pocket on the side of the bed, and I realized what that light switch does at night. You flick it on and it turns on the bathroom light, so I don't have to turn on all these lights and wake Derek up when I'm off to the loo, which is absolutely epic. Another thing I like is just the finish of the countertops. And come on, I am a lady. I love my waterfall countertop. Come here, love, and show everyone my waterfall. I mean, what woman wouldn't love a waterfall, right?
Oh, God. Okay.
Coming round, we all know I'm a coffee beast. Derek put in quite a significant electrical system, but I love him for it because what it allows me is my coffee off grid. It has changed my world, having my coffee off grid. And I can also use the microwave off grid, which, to be honest, I haven't used it for so long off grid, I kind of forget that I can. Moving along to my oven. Weird this, it all kind of has to do with drinking and eating, but there you go. Just love the quality of our stove top. So this is actually a thread-fit stove, and the quality...
You can see, we're not lying. It's
quality,
not the Swift 500.
No, it's not the Swift 500, and the quality is actually just
Thank
$top.
you for those people that did reach out and ask us and just warn us about the Swift 500 that's going around. I don't actually know what's happening with it, but yeah, we don't have it, so we're all good we're all in the clear there.
Moving on to the fridge. Look at the size of that freezer. I mean,
It has
she's
been
packed
good, hasn't
at
it?
the moment. It's a thread fit. We actually bought a pull-out freezer in the 79, and we're thinking about whether we actually need it now because we've got such significant freezer space on the Roughrider, which seems to be working really well. Alright, moving into the bathroom, because I have to say, from a day-to-day perspective, this is all nice, great features, great quality, but the thing that's actually changed our lives the most, when we built the the bathroom, let me get out the way so Derek can actually get in there. When we built the bathroom, we had spent 2 years fighting with our washing basket. It was in the shower, it was in between the shower and the toilet, it was on the toilet. So what we did was we decided to actually go with a wall-mounted washing machine.
There it is there.
Instead of having one in the cupboard. And what that does...
Oh, it's very tight in here. Let me move out of the way. I've got to try and get it all in.
Is it's opened up this cupboard space, which now allows us to pack our laundry bag in there out of the way, but we also hang our dustbin in here. So the laundry and the dustbin out of sight, somewhere to go. Small things, but they really make your day-to-day so much better.
And what else, dear?
Well, look, those are my top items, other than my little hideaway cupboard.
Yeah.
And all the way over there.
Trying to
And
get
of
out
course
the
with me
mirror.
it's all about practicality and what it looks like. But we've got a little cavity between the shower and the bathroom, and instead of wasting that space, Vacationer's actually put in a little cupboard which does all of our day-to-day toiletries and all our cleaning products.
So overall, guys, inside the van we're absolutely loving it. From my side, I wouldn't change anything inside. I haven't done the power system yet because I'm still learning that. Once I get my head around that, still I will do a video on that, which is just underneath there. But overall, we love the space.
Love the look, love the practicality,
love the finishing,
love the quality,
everything.
And because we were able to spec it to our exact requirements, it works superbly for us. Onwards and outwards.
Come on, let's go.
Here we go.
So outside, guys, we've had one little drama, and that was a leaking water tank, which Vacationer said I could take the caravan back at the time, but I just did it myself. I just popped the cap off, so it was dripping out of the the cap, the blank off, if you want to call it, the big one at the bottom. I just pulled that off, cleaned the silicone up, cleaned up the thread tape, put some new thread tape on, put it on, no dramas. It's the only drama we've had on the caravan in over, I think it's 5 or 6 weeks. Like I said, it's just tickle over a month we've been able to squeeze this review in. Other than that, guys, love this van. I love the look of it, I love the quality of it, and that's just pure honesty. I'm not saying that because of we're working with Vacationer. The awning, everything works. A couple of things that I like about the caravan is I love the big tunnel boot. It's a bit messy, sorry. Fits the Ziggy in it. We've been using it. Absolutely love it. Love the light underneath here.
The little bit of extra space makes a big difference.
Makes a huge difference. You can see the size of that. I'm not sure the exact size of it. Also, the toolbox.
Oh, the man's big box.
We've had a lot of comments on this, guys. what brand toolbox this is. I actually don't know. Vacationer organised it. I gave them the measurements and they had it made up from their, most probably their supplier they use. There's no badge on it, so I can't even tell you where it came from. But if you want to know the sizes and have one made up, drop a comment in below and I'm happy to swing you over the sizes. We've gotten used to it. We get a lot of comments of it, people coming up going, oh, that's a big toolbox, but then I explained to them what's in it and they said, wow, what a great idea, because the outboard is out of the elements for theft, stones, dust, weather, all of that kind of stuff. So it serves a great purpose. What else do I like about it? Come around this way, Sue.
Oh, he's walking fast. And I just got hit on the forehead by a leaf.
This box here. So we house our chairs, our muck mat, and everything inside there, which is a pretty cool little idea that Vacationer
It's a
used.
great
So
little
this
storage
is,
container.
This is the back of the shower. So space well used. We've never really had a place for the chairs to have its a proper place. So great thing. I do like that, and our chairs just fit in there perfectly. On the back, I loved the idea that the Caravan guys are doing now with the wood box. We have chopped some wood and we have put it in the back, so that serves a great purpose at the back. What we've added to the Caravan is 2 jerry can holders. So a lot of you people out there commented in regards to the ball weight. The ball weight did come in a tad bit heavier than I was hoping for.
Because of your big toolbox.
Because of the tool. Well, the toolbox is not really heavy, it's the outboard. So what I did to try and counterweight that is, which is not a bad idea, is we stuck 2 jerry can holders on the back to carry 40 litres of diesel. So it actually lifted the ball weight between 10 and 15 kilos just by putting that on the back.
And it's usable weight.
It's usable weight, yeah. And so we can always just use the diesel in the diesel heater and the diesel in the car. What else, my dear?
What about your rock lights?
Well, the rock lights was my addition to it. I stole that off. Give credit where credit's due. Chris and Moon from Aussie Destinations Unknown, and Lifestyle Lap Damien Emma, which is actually ADU's old van. Is I like the fact that the rock lights, I get a lot of comments on that, it's actually a good idea because it actually throws the light down below the Caravan, and it's 6 lights. I got Vacationer to put a PowerPoint in, and then I just clipped it on there, and it's all on an app. It's a Steady rock lights. I'll drop the link in below if you all want to do it. I just siliconed them to the chassis, and yeah, when you arrive at night and you want to put your legs out, I don't know, it just lights it up, and I think it just gives it a nice sort of ambient light. Everything else about the Caravan I absolutely love. I love the flat floor. I just think it looks nice. It gives it that nice height. A lot of people have said like, wow, that's a really good idea. I know that it's not the first time a Caravan's done a flat floor, but anyway,
it's good.
I like it. It's a great idea. Up the front here,
I'm coming.
I like that silver shine chassis. Put the hook for the chain on the top here. It sits nicely. I love the guard covering the regulator. I mean, I think that's just the small little touches, guys, and so far so good. Everything works. Love it. The vent for the fridge, just got to remember to open it. So far our fridge has worked like a charm. I know there's been a few little knocks about the fridge, but I don't know, ours seems to be holding temperature. I think that's it, guys. We absolutely love this van. The size of it for us is just perfect. 18.6. We would not go bigger than this van again because we don't have kids. I love the colour of it, everything. So Maddie and the team at Vacationer, don't stop doing what you're doing. The quality is absolutely bloody sensational, if I have to say. We're absolutely loving it. We're going to start heading across the Savannah way up to Cape York, so we'll give it a good little test run, which we're super excited to do, which we've never done before. So yeah, guys, that's it for the review. I hope we covered. If there's any more questions about the Caravan, please, guys, don't hesitate to drop the comments in below. I'll also drop a link in below if you are interested in a sort of Vacationer caravan and you want to touch base with Vacationer and get a quote or something. There's a link in all our descriptions from when we got the Caravan. You can click on that, fill out the form. It's a simple form. You email it through to Vacationer and they get the right or the correct dealer in the state to give you a call. That way you can deal within the state, because the prices do differ from state to state, on-road costs and all that kind of stuff that you've got to take into account. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, please hit the like and subscribe below. It really helps us grow our channel, and for myself and Sue, we're going to catch you next week. See you guys!